welcome to Daniel's Innovations. Like and subscribe.
Hey guys, welcome back to Daniel's Innovations. Today's an exciting day. We're going to start a new build process. So we're going to be merging an old Predator 90 four-wheeler. We're going to take the front of a XT2 tractor, but we're not going to take the engine. We're just going to take the hood and the bottom frame, and we're going to weld it to the front of that four-wheeler. And we're going to strengthen it with extra metal and weld them all together. And what we're going to do is we're going to put a propane tank under that hood. On the back of the four-wheeler, we're going to make mounts for a dual fuel motor from Duramax, and then in the middle we're going to put a pretty big battery in comparison to what's normally in a four-wheeler. Because what I want to do with that is I want to put an alternating system in where it charges that battery when the four-wheeler is running. And I want to put a 1500 watt inverter in there just for the hell of it. If I want to plug something in while I'm out on the driveway, I just pull out the four-wheeler or whatever. It's not something that is normally, this build isn't something that's normally done, but that's the fun of it for me, you know, doing something that everybody else isn't doing and seeing how it works out. Some things might not work out in this build like we want it to, but some might. So come along in the journey with me and we'll do it together. And on the topic of the channel here, we're going to be creating a second channel just for gaming. So this channel will just be 3D printing and working in the garage, merging things with the four-wheeler build. And then we're also going to we're still working on that cam lamp. And so stick around, like and subscribe so you don't miss anything. Thanks guys, let's dive into this. Hey guys, we're back at my house now. I didn't film the tearing down of the tractor because it was kind of messy. It took a while. It wasn't easy to film, so I didn't film that part. But I did get the parts I want to save home, and I got them tack welded onto the ATV, and we're going to do full out welds today. So let me take you around and show you. So this is what we're looking at. So I've got it on a jack stand to bump up the front while we make our beams on the inside. And then the ATV looks like that. And basically, so this down here is where the battery's going to go in the inverter I was talking about. It's a pretty big space for a big battery. Back here, I'm going to make some kind of mount. Won't be in this video today, but the motor I plan on buying next month. We're going to put it right there on the back. We're going to put a torque converter, and we're going to put a forward, reverse, neutral gearbox. And then up here, where we just put this beautiful hood, we've got, first off, we got new headlights for the four-wheeler. They're LEDs. And second off, in here is where the propane is going to sit. So we're going to make a casing in there for propane to sit. This up here will come off, this plastic piece, because I think it'll rub against the propane tank. I think we need the clearance in here. So we'll take that off. Today we're just going to make bracing in here so I can take that jack stand out, and we're going to full out weld where I tack welded. We have a solenoid here. So here's the basic rundown of how this is going to work. So propane will obviously be in here. The motor we're putting on is dual fuel, and there'll be lines coming through. Now up here there'll be handlebar switches for horn, for lights, for just about anything we need. These brakes, I just put these in. They have a cable on them, so they'll go to the brake lights. These will be running lights. Obviously those will be headlights. Brake light will be back here, and I might even put a couple more back there. Then we also have right here, this is a battery gauge. It'll tell us how much battery life. I want to put a speedometer up here. I want to get rid of this and put a start button. So the motor that I'm picking has a electric start on it, where you turn a key and it starts up. So what I want to do is I want to rewire it to where you don't need a key, where it's a push button like a car. And that'll go up here. So, but it'll be inactive when this key is off. So this key goes directly to the solenoid. When you turn it on, you'll see this kick on. All the power will come to it. And then it'll glow that start button. You push it and it'll start up. So this key, when it's out, there will be no draw of the battery at all. Okay? So we're gonna make beams coming from up here down, and full out weld them all out. All right, guys, let's get going. Alright guys, the video is almost over here. Let me show you the finished product. So it's held up by its own weight now instead of the jack stand. It has a nice little pocket in there for the tank. I still have to put a support system in, whether it's straps or something. I haven't decided what I'm going to do there yet. I had to cut the lid of this a little bit. I originally thought I could take this plastic out, but it seems it's structural for all the side panels and the top. So I just had to cut into it a little bit just to give some clearance. But the hood closes all the way. Down here I still have to adjust for tires, so those kind of bow still. And I'll probably put some kind of lockdown for the hood so it can't just like bounce around. But aside from that, the next episode will start wiring stuff like lights, etc. Probably put a little more welds in. I put supports in today. That's what all that welding and cutting was. Hold the tank here. So yeah, we welded some bars in here. Alright guys, that'll end this video. Like and subscribe. The next video will be me wiring, tinker around, probably do some more welds. I want to do that cross brace like I was saying, and touch up some of my welds. Don't judge the welds. I'm still learning as I go, but I put a lot of weld on there, so I don't think it's going anywhere. Alright, thanks guys, bye.